Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Halloween. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are having a fantastic day. As you can see, it is sunny here on a Sunday. It's sunny Sunday, and that's really nice because we've had a lot of rain here up in the foothills of the coastal range for the last couple of weeks. It didn't rain yesterday, it hasn't rained today, but it's going to start raining tomorrow and it will be raining all week. So I'm going to try and get all of the lawn cut for the last time this year using my electric rotary lawnmower without falling over. We've got a bit of a chicken update for you. One of our chickens, Marie, who is apparently digging her Great Escape tunnel, has pretty much completed molting. She's been wearing what we call a saddle apron for the last year or more because she'd gone bald. She'd been pecked by our previous rooster, but now she's grown all her feathers back and she is looking fabulous. Poor Ashley here. Ashley has started molting and you can see that her feathers are not looking as good. Grace always looks amazing no matter what. And Carolyn has started molting as well. Charlie's kind of holding in there. But down here are the brats, the young chickens, the babies, the four that remain from our flock, the four ladies are problematic. So we have coyotes in these parts. The coyotes like coming around here. There's a dog. And they like chickens. And so we've tried very hard to encourage the youngsters to not go near the coyote areas. But of course, they're teenagers. And when was the last time you ever saw a teenager do what anybody said was a good idea? That's a teenage thing to do. They fly over this fence and just go do their own thing, unlike the adults who are all really good at staying in here. So we're going to make this area larger because it's better for them. Some of you may want to know where our young rooster went. One of our hatchlings this summer turned out to be a young boy, and so I spoke to one of the local farms who happened to be on the lookout for a rooster, and so he's gone to live with them. Apparently the first night he flew up like 8 feet into the rafters, but he's well. I spoke to the farmer the other day. He's settling in really well and he's soon going to have a flock of similarly aged young ladies to live with, so he's very excited. And Grace is coming to say hello. But obviously that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I just felt, you needed a really comprehensive chicken update because there was no Sunday musing last week, partly because I'd worked too much and partly because it was raining really, really hard. But Robert Dunn from Aging Wheels did a massive bird update this week. And I figured that I kind of owed you a bird update. But as you can see, I've been outflocked by Robert. He has far more birds than I do, but then he has, I think, more land. So it swings and roundabouts in that direction. Anyway, that is not what I want to talk to you about today, nor do I want to talk to you about the fact that my Chevrolet Bolt EV earned its keep yesterday. It basically did 200 miles of errands with the trailer on the back, taking things to various places. We had to take a dishwasher to the recycling centre. We had to go and pick up a new lathe for my partner, so she can now make things on a lathe with wood, which is really cool, and lots of other cool stuff. I want to talk to you today about gadgets in your vehicle. Now, obviously, Transport Evolved does tend to focus on cleaner, greener, safer, and smarter vehicles, and I guess this one is a smarter vehicle thing. But what I want to talk to you specifically is about all of the features that get put into new cars that you probably don't use. I'm talking about, I'm going to kick this ball so River doesn't feel like I'm ignoring her. And by the way, just like Linus, socks and sandals. I'm feeling very kind of distracted today. Anyway, so a lot of cars coming to market today have new features that most people don't even use. So they are things like the automatic parking, that you can press the button and then the car will back itself into a parking bay, or it will parallel park for you. And most people that I know who have cars with those features don't actually use them. I'm thinking about things like the CarPlay and the Android Auto, which probably most people do use if your car comes with it. But then there are other things like the radar assisted cruise control, the lane keeping assistance. Do you actually make use of them? Because I know plenty of people who have cars with self-parking, who have cars with cruise control, who have cars with lane keep assist, and they either don't use them because they don't understand how to use them, or they don't use them because they don't trust them. And it's made me wonder, are car companies putting in an absolute butt-ton of technology into cars, saying, oh, we've got all these cool features in the car, when people aren't actually using them? Telematics is another example. I know, and I didn't realise this, I use telematics all the time, and I'm actually going to be doing a video, hopefully this week, maybe next, showing how you can connect your Chevrolet Bolt EV, or in fact several other types of car, to Home Assistant and automate that through your smart home. But a lot of people I know don't even use telematics, either because they don't want to pay for the cost, which is a fair enough thing, or because they don't feel it adds a value to their life. It might be that while being able to preheat your cabin on a cold winter's day is a nice to have, it's not something that is so essential to them that they're willing to invest time and money sometimes, and other times just, I guess, time to learn and figure out how this technology works. And it does make me wonder, could cars be made cheaper if we used less technology? I know Erin doesn't like the smart parking feature of her Chevrolet Volt. She'd much rather do it herself. And having experienced that kind of technology before, I've got to say it's sometimes cheaper, not cheaper, quicker, and I guess it is cheaper because time is money, to take that car and park it yourself rather than to use the fancy technology. And it might be fun as a party trick, look no hands, but the reality is you just want to use it yourself and get it in. Satellite radio is another one that pretty much every car company, certainly in North America, does, but most people I know don't pay for satellite radio. The fidelity of satellite radio is terrible. The company behind satellite radio is very pushy when it comes to sales, and it's constantly, trying to upsell people on products and features. But if you took that out of a car, would it not save some money? Would it not make it cheaper for that car to be made? Most people have smartphones these days. Why not use a service like TuneIn, as long as you've got an internet connection, which most people do in most areas? It's only really very remote areas that benefit from satellite radio, and even then there are some kind of loopholes that mean you might not actually get coverage where you live or where you're traveling to. So I would love to know what you think in the comments below, and yeah, as usual, send it in the comments below, or you can head over to the Discord chat room and leave your thoughts there. Thanks very much to the amazing people who are scrolling by on my right. They are our $15 to $49 a month Patreon supporters. Special thanks to our $50 a month patrons. They are Joseph Broucher, David Janakula, that is a Leaf, Andrew Martin, Guido Drahoa, Brophy Wolf, Michael Goad, Tesla in the Gong, Sean Ueda, Gordon C, Ray Jean Fellows, Anonymous Freak, Jim Burness, Carl Hodgson, Anthony Coates, Ricky Leon, Brian Newton, Laura Sanborn, Roy Litwin and Denny Hyde. And of course, thanks ever so much to those of you who are sending more than $100 a month to the channel. They include John Lyons, Marcel Ward, Reggie Watts, Joe Brenzy, Chris S. Kentavar, JP Fagerback, Will Graylim, Matthew Drobnak, Christopher Lee Jones, Paul Conway, Ellery Hannesley and Ian. I'm going to throw this ball again, because otherwise I'm going to have a dog who's very upset. Don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel and our main channel, which is Transport Evolved. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on another video. And let me know if you really do want us to do a proper chicken update, because they're all there all the time. Apart from those young'uns who just are completely hell-bent on getting eaten by a coyote. I will be back tomorrow, but I'm not going to do a usual video tomorrow, because tomorrow I turn the answer to life, the universe and everything And I want to celebrate it with you guys, so we'll be having a live stream on the channel. Come hang out with me, have some virtual birthday cake or a cup of coffee or whatever it is that you happen to have. Talk to me about the channel, talk to me about everything, the birds, the chickens, what we're planning this for the rest of the year. And also maybe we can help raise some funds for our new video editor that we want to hire at the start of December. And also the new hard drives that we've just had to buy. We've run out of space already on our servers, so we've just put a large sum of money down on ordering another 10 hard drives, which I think will give us like another 160 terabytes of storage that will see us through another year. As always, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Halloween. If you are going out trick-or-treating, be safe. I'll see you soon. Keep evolving.